Artistic Gamer 7, and I'm back with another speed build here. But if you looked at the noticed the title, you know that this one is not like just your typical speed build. It actually is the speed build for my August collab that I'm going to be doing. I know I'm getting this video out a little bit later than I originally stated, but I think this one, where it's not going to be building like something huge like last month's, it's going to be okay that it's a little bit delayed behind um, what I originally planned it to. I do apologize if some things end up being a little bit faster than I usually make my speed builds. I actually just finished editing the Vaporeon's Dream House decor as well, and I had to speed that one up quite a bit too. I don't normally put them as fast as I put them. I didn't put them much faster, but they are a little bit faster, just so that I can include as much as I wanted to. I did remove some parts of me doing the roof, the bathrooms. I almost always go for the bathrooms just because, and like the wallpapers and things like that, because some of the wallpapers, particularly in the upstairs rooms, I took a little bit longer doing just because I couldn't figure out the way that I did the wallpapers, there's like an accent wall. So I was trying to find two wallpapers that went together and also went for sort of the look I was trying to go for. But for the most part, a lot of the more detailed stuff I left in for the most part. So plus there's going to be screenshots at the end so that you can see at those, and the screenshots are going to be important, really important this time around, probably, since, you know, they're not moving and you can actually see them if you want to actually be a part of the collab. First, I'll just sort of talk about the build real quickly, and then I'll get onto the details of the collab. Basically, when building, anytime I build anymore, I do try to do something a little bit different, or something that I'm not as used to, and I almost always try to make the buildings a little bit weird and awkward and almost complicated, so that it forces me to try to be complicated with the roofs. I still can't do roofs very well. Someone needs to teach me how to roof. But I do think I've gotten a little bit better. I was trying to put a roof over the section that goes over top of the balcony, but it just looked really weird and I couldn't get it to look right. The flooring I end up using, because technically it's flooring, well, it can be flooring, but it's also the for the roof tiles as well, but I just used it, and technically if I didn't put that fence there, the Sims probably could continue to walk out towards the rest of it, but it's fine. I put a fence there because I wanted that to look more like a balcony area, and the rest of it is technically the roof. I did delete, originally I had 3 floors, but I did delete the 3rd floor because I decided I didn't like the way it looked and I didn't need that much room, because I'm trying to get to the point where I don't build as big of builds all the time, because my last 2 builds, actually the 2 before the abandoned house build, they were pretty huge, and I learned to some degree they were almost too huge because of the size of some of the rooms and the size of spacing I had for the rooms. So definitely trying to get in the habit of not making super huge builds, and I think this one actually finally accomplished not being a big build and the rooms were not so big. I actually found 3 of the rooms being almost too small, but in some ways I was like, you know, that's fine. But this house is intended for like a multiple family or like a growing family. There's 3 bedrooms upstairs that are a little bit on the smaller side, that is meant for like kids or future kids and shit. But there is a study, a kitchen, a dining room, a living room, and a bathroom downstairs. I think I do cut out building the dining room because it's not as interesting, but there will be screenshots of it. Outside there is going to be like a little, wouldn't really call it, what, I can't even think of the name of the thing that I was thinking, gondolas or something. But it's not really that, it's just like a little outside balcony porch area that's not connected to the house. I build it later on, I don't do it towards the beginning, but I add it later on, and there's a pool and stuff outside, and just like a little sort of areas to sort of enjoy outside and let the kids go and play outside and such. But then upstairs there's only the bedrooms and the master bath. So there's 3 bedrooms and the master bedroom and then the master bath. So there's only 2 bathrooms in this whole entire house. That is the one downside of this house, but technically, my house that I live in right now, well, the house that I've lived in all of my life, has four bedrooms, and then the master bedroom, which honestly, the master bedroom is almost the same size as the rest of the bedrooms. So in some ways, it's almost not would be considered a master bedroom because it's not much bigger. It does have a bathroom connected to it, but that bathroom doesn't have a shower or bathtub. So it is technically the master, but it's not like a huge master. But that bathroom and then the other bathroom is the only 2 bathrooms in between 5 bedrooms. So, some houses don't have a lot of bathrooms, no matter the situation. And only one of ours has the shower and bathtub, so, and it's a combo one. It's not like you have the shower and bath separately. So, yeah. Luckily, for the most part, there was only a small time being that there was me, my sister, my brother, and my parents living all in the house at the same time, and I was really young, and I don't really remember too details if we struggled with the bathrooms that much, because I was super young. I'm actually a lot younger than both of my siblings, because they're technically my half-siblings, but I don't really consider them half-siblings to me. They're just my sister and my brother, but, so they are 15 and 12 years older than me, so once I started getting to the age that a bathroom started becoming a little bit more concerning to have, because I may need to actually not only use the bathroom but also take showers and get ready and do things like that. They had moved out, so that hasn't really been too big of an issue. The only time it's an issue is when we have family get-togethers and it's a whole big giant family together and we only have these 2 bathrooms. And I have one particular family member who, when they go into the bathroom, they stay in the bathroom for a really long time. So, other than that, it's been fine. So, it shouldn't be a problem for this family. But anyway, this house will be up on the gallery. I already actually have it uploaded. I uploaded it as soon as I finished it. So, it is already up there. My name is ArtisticGamer7, which it has that as the hashtag as well, just in case. But it also has, hashtags of, I think, family home and August collab and who lives here, because that is sort of the details of the collab itself. So I wanted people to be able to find it whether or not they wanted to use it, if they was a part of the collab or if they wasn't a part of the collab. So, but that's how you can find it. I will have my origin ID also down in the description below just in case. But it is up there for you to freely download and enjoy and have a family move in. It's not like a starter home or anything like that. I've never attempted to actually build a starter home with just the 20,000. So I think I want to try to do that one time, but I've never actually given it a try. But I think this house ended up being $144,000, which I was surprised it ended up being so much because it was so much smaller than, a lot of the houses that I've actually been building recently. So I was a little bit surprised, but probably with the way that I did things and the way I was able to put a lot of stuff in a compacted area is probably part of the reason why it's up. It's fully furnished. It has no CC in it. So that won't be an issue at all, actually. I started building it with my CC in the game, just because I had finished playing just on my own free time and I went straight to building. And then once I started getting to the decorating process, I was like, nah, this isn't going to be possible. There's no absolute way I'm going to be able to do this, because I have so many decoration CC items, it's hard to sort through and go through them and find just things that are not CC. So I did eventually get out of the game and take all of my mods out so that I could build this without using CC. So yeah, that would have been way too hard, because I started doing it in the kitchen and I was trying to find the kitchen items that wasn't CC, and I was like, nope, can't do it, cannot do it. Anyway, now I'm gonna be on to the details of my August collab. If you are new to the channel, I do a Sims 4 huge collab every single month. I've done a huge collab, I think, like hosted a huge collab. I think the last time was the fourth time I did it, but I started doing one way like back in April-ish. April, March, May, around in there. I think it was more towards April and March. But I decided last month that I've enjoyed the previous one so much that I was gonna make it a monthly thing and basically give the details of the collab towards the beginning of the month, and the whoever was in the collab, the stuff is due by the before the last week of the end of the month. So, but yeah, anyway, details. So like I was saying, from now on, I will be doing one every single month. I will start a group chat through Twitter and also on my Discord. I actually already have a spot on my Discord for anyone who is interested in joining the collab. They can go there and talk with me or talk with others. And same for the Twitter group chat that I will make, because I know not everyone has both of them, so this is ways that you can get in contact with me through either the Discord or through Twitter, or you can be on both. I know with the July collab we had Discord and Twitter, and a lot of people were on both of them, but some people may have used one more than the other. But I relayed information to both and made sure that everyone was good to go and everyone knew what was going on. So as you can tell, I have built a house for this collab. This actually, the previous ones that I did all usually reference build mode to some extent, whether it was building a house or fixing up a apartment setting that I've set up for the people in the collab. It was always building. And again, I apologize, I say all the time. Even when I sort of know what I'm about to say, I still say just because it's just there. But anyway, I usually have built something, or like the last one I actually did a creative sim and then they built the house for the family. This is actually sort of the reverse. I decided that I was going to try to incorporate cast every once in a while, because some people don't like build and buy as much. I'm actually someone, I tend to lean on creative sim more than I do build and buy, but I've gotten better with my building skills. I don't think I'm nowhere near compared to a lot of people out there, but I do think I've gotten better. So I do enjoy both of them now. I still enjoy cast a little bit more than I do build and buy. With that in mind, I was like, there's some people out there who probably would like to be part of a big collab, but maybe they don't want to do the building. So I did try to think of one for people who like creative sim. So this is that particular one. So basically, you may have already sort of figured out what it is, because it is the opposite of the last one, and the fact that one of the hashtags is who lives here. Basically, it is, I have built this house. I have set sort of little details that maybe you can take from the house itself, and whoever is in the collab is going to make a family based off of the house. Like, who do you think would live in this house? What do you think they would look like? So basically, looking at any of the little details, that's why I say the screenshots are going to be really important if you want to be a part of the collab, because it won't be a moving screen and you might be able to see a few details here and there. So like looking for certain decoration items or certain things that would describe who the person is that lives there, who does that room belong to, interpret whether or not there is the amount of people living there currently as in rooms. So like what I mean like that, yes, I have 4 bedrooms, but are those 4 bedrooms currently occupied? Are they actually being used? Is it for their actual family members, or is it for guests, or like a niece or nephew or something like that? Sort of figure that out and sort of take those things, also using maybe even the decoration items like in the studies and the living rooms, like just seeing how people interpret what they're given. If you do want to be a part of the collab, you can let me know down in the comments below, but it would be best to either try to contact me through that Discord, which I will have a link in the description below. It is going to be the link that is doesn't go away, because I know with Discord you can invite people and it's eventually will stop working, but this is the version that continues to work, so you can click it at any time and it will be fine. So either message me on there or over on Twitter. Both of those will be down in the description below together with all of my social media. So that's the best way to get it, just so that I can instantly have your Twitter and add you to the group, or um, add you, like, know that you're on the Discord and have you there. So, but feel free to message me, like, comment down below as well, and I will get you added in as well and give you information if you have a hard time finding something or anything like that. But basically, it would be you, if you join the collab, you will be making a family for the collab based off the house. What do you think they look like? How do you think they are? Uh, do they have a pet? Did they have a pet? Things like that. Uh, just basically your interpretation of the house is given. You can use just the video to base it off of, but if you want a really close look, you can go and download it off of the gallery as well. That's a big reason why I wanted to have it up, so that you, if you really wanted to, you can go ahead and download it into your game, plop it down in, and actually go and look at the details physically. But there will be, of course, the video as well that will have the video itself and the screenshots at the end. So, yeah. Basically, since it is a create a sim, usually they won't take too long, but if everyone could have their create a sims done by the 26th of August, that is sort of the date that I'm setting it as, so that I can have time, because I'm going to make a video that showcases all of the families together and sort of gives like a little shout out to everyone who is in the collab and all of your information. So there's gonna be that. So I definitely want it to be done by before the end of August, so I can get the video out before August is over. Now, when it comes to CC, I usually say no CC, but in regards to Create a Sim, I know I myself use Create a Sim, like CC and Create a Sim, more heavily than in build mode. Like, I could honestly, though I love my CC for build mode, and I feel like a lot of my CC helps decorate a house a little bit better, geared towards certain sims, because if you watch my Vaporeon's Dream Home, you know sort of what I was talking about. Some sims, the way their personality is and stuff, there's enough decoration items in the game and in the expansion packs you can use to easily express themselves in their house, but there's some of them that's not, and Vaporeon was honestly one of them, because I needed a lot more beachy, watery, sea life, ocean life type of things, and there's not many of those options in the game currently. Cats and dogs added some, but not like a whole lot. So, but I'm okay with that, and also it's a little bit harder to sort of get things with build and buy and be able to showcase the houses or apartments or whatever it may be. To be able to showcase them in a way in a video would be harder if there was CC. But with the Create a Sim, if you want to use CC, the one thing that I ask is that you can still upload the family, but also send me pictures of the family and their outfits. So I'm not too concerned about the cold and warm weather, and if you don't want to send literally all of them, that's fine as well, as long as you send the majority of them and the most important ones. But know that I'm probably going to use the pictures for in the video, so if you want all the outfits shown, just go ahead and send all the outfits. But that's the one way that I can think that you would be able to use CC. And it's a little bit doable than doing it for build and buy, because there's no way that you would be able to really do it for build and buy, especially with how I do those. Basically, it's like a tour video. But with the Create a Sim, just send me pictures if you do want to use CC items. You can still upload them to the gallery, and I will still try to download them, because I do have so much CC for Create a Sim that I might have the stuff you have, or at least the majority of it. I will sort of take and look at the pictures compared to what the sim turns out and go from there, or maybe show them both off, so, and put like an overlay of the picture of the sims outfits on them as I go through. But just know that's how it would need to be done if you use CC. You are not required to use CC, but you can use CC. But that's basically the main details of it. If you But definitely make sure you stick around to the end. There's about a little over 20 more minutes left of this video. I know it's a little bit long, but since I did the build and the decoration all in one, which I normally don't do with a lot of my houses, just because usually that would be like absolutely way too long a video. But make sure you stick around to the screenshots so that you can see the full end results and everything and all the details and stuff and everything like that. Comment below, let me know how you think the build looks. Definitely go and shout at me on Twitter or Discord if you want to be a part of this collab. I am allowing, technically since it is a creative sim, I could do like quite a few people, but I don't want to get too carried away. I'm only going to do around 20 people or so. I might do 21, 22, but I'm going to for now stick to probably just 20 people. So it's going to be first come, first serve. And definitely make sure that if you want to be a part of it, send me a message on Twitter or Discord as soon as possible. My Discord is ArtisticGamer7 and Friends, and like I said, there will be a link down below, and my Twitter is also ArtisticGamer7, which it will also be down in the description below, so that you can go find me on both of those and let me know that you want to be a part of it. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me over on those or in the comments down below as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to turn on some music and let you enjoy the rest of the build and the screenshots at the end. I will have all of my Sims 4 playlists down in the description below if you want to go check out any of those afterwards. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Please share the video as well so that other people have a chance to be in this collab as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.